and you're here as a guest, just put guest on the chat. I'd love that. Okay, I'd love that. One of the simple steps to growth or change in life. I believe in three things, three phases of life. Okay, I think we're live recording. Just a moment. Okay, good. So I believe in the three phases of life. You're gonna have a change of environment, to have a change of relationship, to have access to meetings and events where you get information. So environment, relationship, meetings, they lead to information that is going to transcend and change. I would call it the whole phase of your financial existence. You guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me, right? Put one in the chat if you can hear me. Put one on the chat if you can hear me. One. I just want to know. Beautiful. So, what we're doing, this is a trading opportunity call. I've been in the trading phase right now for a while. And for every move I make, I love to make it plain, people to understand the journey so far. So, a couple of, I think just a little over a month ago, I made a decision to partner with a company called Jifu. All right. And one of the reasons I partnered with this company is because it encompasses, tools. Yes, I was offered an opportunity to educate, bring in live education to actually help people advance into, mastery of trading, which is what I've been doing over the last couple of years, educate, giving people a platform to learn and leverage education to have a skill where you can learn and earn. And we do that within this company right now. But one of the most amazing things I also saw is that this company has leverage of tools, tools in respect to scanners, things you can literally use to advance your trading that will take away one thing, one major thing. All right. Guesswork is even easier, better compared to one try. It's actually the tragedy for a lot of traders, but they don't know. It's hidden in the sense of your trading decision. It's called emotions. Trading emotions affect a lot of traders, irregularly without them knowing. The emotions that help you decide. Money is not made from emotions. Money is made from decisions. And if your decisions carry so much emotions, guess what? They are going to reflect your fears, your worries, all right, your inabilities. But mastery is about taking away emotions and replacing it with what? Data. So that is what tools do for you. They don't know how you feel. They don't know what you have. They don't know the size of your account. They don't know. They only show you the direction of what the market has done before and what it's going to do. So by probability and data, you choose how you react to these things instantaneously. And the data all over, before any tool is going to come to a point of sales, you want to know the data point, the result factor, and I found out that these tools, not because of what I was told before I came into the environment, I realized there's been a buzz that these tools, they do well over 75% of the time. Means if you find by default, getting into these trades, these tools will call for you. You take this trade, by default, it means you do not add emotions, you do not add sentiment. These tools are going to help you win between 70 to 75%. All right. It means out of every 100 trees, out of every 10 trees, you're going to win seven, 6 to 7. And I thought that was amazing. It means, all right, the whole decision making when it comes to trading, I have to sit in the chart, know how to analyze, know how to look at sentimental technical things. People don't have time for these things, only a few. All right. And you have to do it over a period of time to get mastery of it. Now that is taken away. I'm just going to dive straight into the tools right now. All right. So in this call, I'm going to be highlighting two things a trader needs to succeed while in their journey of success. Number one, you have to leverage. All right. You have to leverage education, and then you have to leverage income. You have to leverage earning. All right. You have to leverage education, which is learn. You have an opportunity to learn. So I'm going to show you the opportunity to learn and the opportunity to earn. Does this make sense? Put learn and earn in the chat. So But I'll start with the opportunity to earn. Where is that screen? I think I'm sharing that right now. I believe you guys can see my screen. So just gonna get into the company. All right, beautiful. On my screen, I believe you guys can see my screen. Put screen on the chat if you guys can see my screen. So I'm gonna talk about the leverage of the education, which is very key, long-term key. Okay. So this is actually a session I had this morning. I've not even left there. Okay, where we educate. But let me just go into the offers. So this company offers education in Forex, cryptocurrency, e-commerce, social media. But this is where the money really is. All right. These three sector, Forex, cryptocurrency, and e-commerce, people are making a whole lot of money. And here you have experts who are in the game doing these things, showing you their strategies of how they are making money through this industry. And they're setting you up live. So they have live sessions. I probably think there is a live, if I go click on this live right now, I believe somebody is live, except we don't have a session. Okay, right now, this lady, I don't know what language, she's live right now. She's an educator, social media. What's she going to be doing on the session? Simple. Okay, she's training. I don't know if it's an English session. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's another language. This is actually another language. The academy is in another language, but that's literally what it is. Okay, they show you this. She's training on social media. These things people buy out there. People advertise to you how you can grow your social media, sell products, then get into online sales. All those strategies you can actually learn them from here. Okay, so that is one. I'm going to get into the Forex education. For those of you that are interested in really learning Forex and you want to learn, so these are different, educators in our platform. The platform has, if you can see here right now, well over 12, sorry, excuse me. Okay, so these are charts, okay, time sessions that people come in and they train. Okay, a timetable. So you can follow this timetable, pick any educator that resonates with you. When you come into the team, we're going to help you. We're going to head you, tell you these are the individuals I would believe you can start with. But you are entitled to, the moment you register, you have access to these individuals. If you have time on your hands, you can follow each and every one of you when they are coming live. They trade live. They train live. They all have different approach to the market. You can gain a wide range of knowledge from them. Okay, and you can make money while you're learning from them in their live session because most of them they trade live, and this is myself here. Okay, I come in mornings, Mondays, I come in Tuesdays, I come in Thursdays, all right, twice, Tuesdays and Thursdays. We trade live and we also train live. So I teach and I actually trade live earning session. And this week so far, it's been amazing. Okay. It's only today we had a lesson in our trade live session where we call trade idea. I'm just going to give you guys a tip of it. Okay. So this is the live education you want to learn. But aside that, there are modules, beginners modules, pre-recorded videos that you want to take your time. Some of you are working, some of you have a busy schedule. All right. You may not have time for the live sessions, but this information, okay, are dropped so that you can come. Some are recorded, some are modules from beginners to intermediate to advanced. So this is where you can start your journey of education. Okay, really learn the skill. I love to tell people that winning in success is not rocket science. It's not a day's job. It's not a month job. It's not a year's job. Okay, it's a consistent job over a period of more than 18 months. All right, for you to have mastery that you can liberate yourself, separate yourself, and create success. It takes a while, it takes time. And guess what? During that cover time, you're going to have uh exercises of losses, exercises of win, practice, back and forth, for you to come to mastery. It's just like an experiment. There are so many failures before the success. So there is the learning experiment, there is the practice earning experiment. You can learn all of the skills, but to manage money does not have to do with the skill of Forex. Those are things you're going to learn in the process of practice or through mentorship. That is what the platform like this does for you. You are guided through mentorship, not to make the mistakes that mentors have made, because there is a curve you always have to go through in trading. Forget the stories of people winning big. Before the win bigs, There are people who cried, who lost it all. They never even got to the stage of winning big. Only a few percentage of people win big. And a lot of people just celebrate and make decisions just to get in. It's not about the big. The big is the excitement for you to come in, but the process is truly for you to dig in, learn, understand how it works, and follow through a preferred mentorship process for you to get the result over a period of time. And trust me, it is worth it. Okay, so here you get access to those things. But one of the things that's fascinating is there is a fast forward process for you to earn while you're learning. And that is where the tools come in. Okay, so you may not be someone, you may be a slow learner, you may be someone who you don't really have enough time on your hands to stay here 2 3 hours a day, or probably 2 hours a day. Okay, but in the journey of a year, or in the journey of 2 years, you want to start the process of earning within your first 2 months, within your first month. Here, these tools can actually help you do so if you follow guided steps. All right, so here we have one of our flagship scanners. I've been talking about it. I've been showing you guys results. I've been sending trades that you guys see, and this is just a confirmation AI scanner that tells you what to do in the market. Okay, yesterday Bitcoin was called. This is even a new update. When it was called yesterday, Bitcoin was around 1,300. Okay, it hit all levels to 109,000. Sorry. Okay, now this was today's update. It was called when Bitcoin retraced a bit. It was called, okay, at 107,000. Now it has done 109. Ladies and gentlemen, this was today's call. This call update was today, Bitcoin. So a scanner is used to scan any currency of your choice. Okay, so let's say you are a fan of gold, XAU. I didn't trade gold today, but I traded gold on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays. All right, and we had all our gold. Okay, like so this is gold. All right, did I type? Okay, I know I made a mistake. XAU, XAUUSD. All right, that's it. Why? I typed it right. No, what wrong? Let me refresh this again. Can you guys hear me? Am I still live? Okay, your connection was interrupted. Okay, my network switched. Let me refresh this again. So before I come to gold again, all right, because I want to explain how the scanners work and how we use them. But before I come, you may be here today. It's not difficult to learn how they work. When you click here, even as a beginner, all right, you are going to know within your first 48 hours, you already know how to use the scanners. Okay. Now you get in the journey of practicing them, okay, exercising them. There's a PDF, there's a recorded video. So each one of them, then we did a video for the team for you to learn how to use two of our amazing scanner, which is this Keyshot and this Trend Wave. I'm just going to go over it, over the next couple of minutes. And so I wanted to just say gold XAU USD. All right, so you guys see right about now. Right now, as I'm talking to you, an update on gold has been caught today, okay, which is for a sell. So when you see a trade like this, there are several inputs you should know in this when you've learned it over time. So this is an update on 1 hour. If we go on 15 minutes, so depending on the time trader you are, on the 15 minutes that actually activated hit TP3, but on 1 hour, it's just about to start. Okay. So this is, I think it flagged during before news. Okay. It hit TP4, came back again. But this is if in case you did TP5 and you're still in the trade, you're still in profit. Okay. So, but before the news hits today, gold was called. Okay. Guess what another trader was called? Okay. Gold was spotted for a sell. Euro USD was also spotted for a sell before. Okay. Euro USD. I think I saw this. I think it has updated for another set stop level. It means throughout the scanner is seeing that there is a projection since the market has broken all, because me, I'm a trader, so I understand. Since the market has taken away this low, if it breaks below this area right now, I have that chart. So without even using the scanner, okay, this market breaks below this area, it's going to actually tank. It has been called by the scanner that this wants to sell. What it means is, let's say you are a new trader, you can actually set a sell stop for this entry, put your stop loss here and begin to take your levels. That is what it means. You don't have to do analysis. You just follow, okay, the scanner. This means when the entry is below where price is, it means it's a sell stop. This market is being called that when this breaks this area, the market is going to start selling. And that's actually a good analysis. All right. So this is one trade that has been called. It was called before the news and it made this move. Let me see uh what the 1 hour is. Okay, it's still 1 hour sell. On the 1 hour, it's still a sell. It has broken the curve of the trend. So this is good. Now look at another confirmation, okay, that makes it easier for people who want everything to be on their side. So there is another confirmation. So let's say you're not the technical one who understands the chart, but you always want to use these scanners. Okay, there is another scanner called the Keyshot. Okay, let me refresh this. That is this one here, Keyshot. And there's another scanner called Quantum. They are confirmation scanners. They tell you what the trend is on the market. All right. And when you follow them, it helps guide the what is presently happening right now to have more success rate. Euro, USD. So this is how we use them. Okay. So let's say you are unsure about what the technical is saying that you should, and right now it's being called for a sell, right? It's in the sell entry and you're looking at this, oh, it's still consolidating. Are you sure it's going to go? All this second guessing, you can actually leave those second guessing, okay, to this thing that gives you a maybe a more confident confirmation. It will tell you if the market is truly selling now in different time frame. So here right now on the trend, it's trending on the 1 minute downward, it's trending on the 5 minutes downward, it's trending on the 15 minutes downward, and it's trending on the 30 minutes. So what we use is that if the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and the 30 minutes is trending down, it means the trend has softened to outside. You can actually take that trade, okay, for the downward movement, but also coupled with price. If price is below, price has to be below on the 15 minutes, below on the 30 minutes, and below on the 1 hour. Presently, price is above. So this indicator is telling you that price is above. You are contending with price if you sell it now. So all you need to do is wait for these three, and guess what? If price goes below, it's going to change quickly. It doesn't have emotion. The moment price goes below, it may be price is stable right now. That is why. The moment price start moving, these things are going to change. So that gives you a confirmation that, oh, I have a full confirmation that the trend and the price is on the below sale point, so I can sell. And all you need to do is come on the scanner and you just put your stop loss, then put your take profit. Voila, that's how it works. Okay. Another thing for those people who need extra confirmation, we have this quantum scanner. It literally tells you the volume per scale on the time frames on and trend. It works like the key shot dimension. So let's say I'm looking at Euro USD. It's going, excuse me. Let me refresh. So anything that is bullish, okay, yeah, let's come there again. If it is bullish, it's above 50. If it is bearish, it's below 50. Right about now, 1 minute is 49. It means it's slightly bearish. Okay. 3 minutes is slightly bearish. Okay. 5 minutes is slightly bearish. 15 minutes is slightly 15 minutes. You can see on the 15 minutes, right, is 50. So this is a confirmation that this thing is equilibrium. Is in between the bearish and the bullish. So it's not that really healthy sell it because it's still being contended by buyers. Okay, so this is just okay. So okay, the moment this on the shorter time frame is bearish, but on the longer time frame, okay, is bullish. All you just need to do is allow between the 1 hour, 15 minutes and the 1 hour to have a bearish sign for you. Yes, you can go. And if you always wait for this confirmation, okay, out of 10, you're going to get 7. The discipline to wait for this confirmation is the inner you as a trader. This is what you need. Now, these indicators tell you when to move. All you just need to do is wait. It's just like driving. All right. You're driving. There are signs on the road. There is green, yellow, and red. Red means stop. Forget how you are rushing to a place. Okay. When red shows up, you stop. If you do not stop, there is a consequence for not stopping. Okay. Green means move. All right. Yellow means you have to start. When you see yellow, okay, it's in between, but start pressing your brake to stop. So what it means, if you use this, that you can never be at a disadvantage driving when you're using these indicators. Imagine a place, a heavy city, heavy road like Lagos that does not have these rules. All right. You can just drive anytime you want, cross anytime. There's chaos. That is the same thing that happens in trading. Can you guys hear me okay? All right. That is what these tools they do for you. All right. We have other there. These are the ones I use. Okay. But there are about 9 tools in the market in our system that you have access to. There's a tool for gold. Many of you love the gold journey. Okay. This is called Gold Era. It literally just scans gold and tell you what to do on gold. Okay. Literally. And you can use it for scalping and it tells you exit point, invalidation point, and knowing how to use this. So this is on the 30 minutes. Many people already use on the smaller time frame. It tells you the entry, okay, zone of entry. So like this trade right now, this is the zone of entry. It means you can use a buy stop. Okay, it was called earlier for a sell. It actually cleaned TP1. Okay, this was the zone of entry. It hit TP1. It didn't get to TP2, but that you would have been out of the market 1-to-1 done. So it's just, and in a day you can actually scan up to. It could give you this. It could give you the scan of gold more than 10 times within a day. All right. One of the things that I'll say this. I'm showing you guys this thing, but there's also a place for management. The only challenge you're going to have if you're a new trader when you come into the system is mismanagement. Okay. Because when you see too many opportunities to trade, okay, you will see a very large scale opportunity to misbehave. As a trader, can I tell you, as a good trader, you need one good setup of trading. When you get to a level in trading, you just need one good setup of trading or 2 in a week. But imagine if you're being fed multiple trades a day, what's going to happen? The problem is not going to be good trades. The problem is going to be managing trades. Okay. But what we do is we put you in a training center where you exercise the use of scanners and follow proper risk management for day trading. Then you learn what it is to now know how to manage trade over a period of time. So what I do within my system is I teach on swing trade. So I come on classes and I give you like what I did, like from Monday out. There are sessions where you could take the daily bag. Just come on, trade with me. Don't analyze the market on your own within your first month, first 2 months. In fact, dedicate your first 6 months to really earning money by leverage. Then when you have mastered these things you are exposed to and you know how a concept works, you can now fund your own learning to earn. That is how you get on the journey of mastery. A lot of traders they want to get this validation that I know how to do this thing so quickly, and you would make mistakes. So there are sessions to just earn. Open an account every day, 3 times a week with trade, where you can earn money. Now there is an app you can get trade ideas. All you just need to do, you open an account. When we call the trades just leverage. This week has been amazing. I'll share you. Let me give you guys okay, so let me give you guys a snippet. I'm logged in with my phone. For everything I do, I practically document them. Okay. So it's not about how much you win. What's the process? And I told myself in this my journey of guiding anyone, I want to be able to be transparent to show people the process. Let me share the screen. You guys are gonna see. When you guys see the date, talk to me. So I got an account, a funded account, a live funded account. All you guys see there is funded account. All right. I want you guys to see the history and see the date I got it. Can you guys see this? Today, all right, was the day yesterday punished me. But what date was on the 10th? On the $10,000 you're seeing? What date? That was on the 28th, right? Today's, so this is this week. Can you see the trades? This is today. All right. My first three trades. I actually took three trades today. All right, I had the lesson. All through this week. This US 30 was the only thing. All right. Within the course of Mondays to today that I had the lesson. All right. This is the account. It's in profit. Okay. Euro USD was a trade I called a couple of hours ago. And it's running right now. Is this making sense to you guys? It's a process. This is just 1 week. All right. Just following this whole trade ideas that you guys are seeing here, the whole team, I called it on my live session. So it's not like I am just trading. Okay. I called the trade, I analyze and I call the trades on my live session. Are there people who are here right now? You made money, all right. You've made money with me in the course of this week. You're here, right? Put dollars in the chat. These people have access. What does that do for you? If I am doing the work, can't you just leverage? Because I have the time to do the work, you may not, but you can leverage and make money. Okay, that is investing in leverage. So you have enough time to practice and do this thing by yourself. Okay, we have groups where we share trade ideas. So when you come in, all right, when you come in, we will set you up on how to use this kind of so that you can get on your journey of guidance. All right. But most importantly, I want you guys to focus on the fact that you have access to someone who can tell you what to buy and what to sell, and a tool that can tell you what to buy and what to sell. You can't be in an environment like this for the next 6 months, 1 year, and you cannot have a change. Okay. All you just need to do is fight the discipline, build a discipline plan. Because I tell traders, it's not the absence of result materials. Okay, it's the absence of discipline. And trust me, it's hard to be disciplined when you're not guided. Okay, so if you are looking at, let me just share this quickly. So this is the scan. I've been able to share you the scanners. I've been able to share you the education. All right. It now comes back to the decision of, oh, is this a journey that you want to start? Now you have the leverage, but is this a journey you want to start? Okay. Here goes the plan. Here goes the investment. There's a cost for everything that you need. Okay. What this, sorry, excuse me. What this plan is, okay. When people see this, two things happen in their mind. Okay, the absence of potential get lost, okay, and the presence of affordability steps in, which is fine. At the end of the day, you have to be business oriented. If I could pay $275 to get access to build something that will make that 10 times of that for me over the next 6 months or 1 year of my life, is it worth it? I spoke to one of my students earlier. I said, okay, let me give you so to get started within this platform is $275, and it has a $165 monthly, all right, to get this. I may tell you a couple of things, but I don't want to say more because it will look like price value goes to the person who see value. I don't have to sell value. If what I have shared is valuable to you based on the potential, it is left for you to invest in value. Now, but I said this. Imagine I give you access to a landed deal, all right, that is worth $2,500, maybe 3-4 million right about now. And in 2-3 years time, okay, there is a projection. You know how land works, depending on area it's located. There's a projection that that same land in 3 years time is going to be worth $30,000. Would you buy that land now? That's a big question. It's not an answer you should get. Would you buy? Now, I know something. Every investor that knows the potential of a land doesn't need to know if it's going to get 30,000. If they know they can even get a return on investment over a period of 5 years, that is a worthy investment. Okay. This skill we have in Forex, I kid you not, it's nothing compared to landed properties. The potential of the earning side when you master this skill is priceless. But the question is, people don't know how to invest in it. They just know how. The best some people do is getting started. Okay. What you want to do is have a long-term plan, like a landed property. Okay. Over the next 1 year, this is what I am going to invest. All right. In this plan for access. Now, this is what I am going to invest for practice and build a reputation over a period of 2 years. Okay, what you get started with today or what you spend over the next 2 years, some of you are going to be making it in a session. Okay, I'll just share one of my communities with you guys. Where's WhatsApp? It's not open yet. Let me quickly open WhatsApp. When you see people earn, okay, so these are leadership community. These are people, different individuals earning, okay, and they're just putting in their chart, they're putting in their income. You see people earning, okay, you're seeing great amount of money. Some are in the hundreds, some are in the thousands, okay. But this is just one trade. This is a call that was had this morning, okay, and a trade was called on. Okay, this is a trade call on the scanner on one of the scanners. Trendwave. So these are people making money from the call, live session, okay, and they are sharing here. Yeah. Now you see people come here and they share huge amount of money. You think their journey started today. Some of them started trading with $5, $10. Today they are trading with $5,000, $20, $20,000. Some are trading with $100,000, and they are making crazy amount of money. And you're celebrating them in your thought, all right, and not doing it in your action. Every difference you're going to make will start with a journey today. Okay, so you may say, oh, I don't have this amount of money, because think wise, you are thinking of making $500 within a month, $200 within a month. That is not the reason. Don't start Forex to solve your monthly problem. Okay, do Forex to solve your financial problem. If you want to have a shift financially over the next 2-3 years, start the journey of learning how to trade today. You will be someone who's celebrating tomorrow. But don't do it to get rich quick. Okay, no, that's not the idea. To shift finance. Okay, if that resonates with you, that is the opportunity we have. Let's start the journey of gaining big over a period of time, but it has to come with your decision to getting started. My name is Ken Remo once again. Thank you for being here today. All right, to sharing our experience and information on how you could start who placed you on this call. I'm at the service of guiding you through this process. Have a beautiful day.